Right, so ladies and gentlemen, let me just lay this out. A gentleman called A Lassom. What going, mama? It's always good to see you, no matter when you reach. Yeah? Big up yourself. You know see I love every time. So I got a call from a supporter, somebody that watched the program. And allegedly he is, disabled, paralyzed in both his legs, right? He mentioned some stuff about the place where he stays, the home. Some allegations. I put out the video as such. My thumbnail was, hey, what a bangarang if the allegations are true. Him name Everett Armstrong. I don't know if I'm listening right now. He said a lot of things. Now, that video reached the home. So I got called from what is alleged to be representatives from that home. And you notice me I say alleged about everything. Pass the water there in Everett. Thank you. I got called from allegedly who runs the home, somebody that was newly appointed allegedly. They were incensed. They were upset. They did not like what he did, so they wanted to come and clear the air. See? Now, in clearing the air, me make sure I have the video already ready to post. So you guys will see it later on tonight around 9:30 p.m. That video, yes, so we can wait and look for it. Yes. So I'm going to post the video separately where I spoke to those people. Long story short, the lady that I'm about to call, she used to work in that type of field in Jamaica. You understand? And she called me. She sounds extremely sincere. This is what we're about to talk about, is not about the specific entity that was mentioned. Let me just make that very clear. What we're here to talk about is her own assessment of that situation, listening to both sides, and also her experience in the field of taking care of the elderly and disabled, because she actually does that, right? According to her, right? So without any further ado, I'm about to make the call and we're about to have that conversation. You understand? Stick around, trust me. Yeah, this is gonna be very good. It's gonna be very good, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Bolo V&R. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm fine. I'm great. Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, you can introduce yourself. Pick up yourself, Arlene. You can introduce yourself and I met the people.
All right, I won't be using my name though, but I'm going to use
I
my.
mean, just as far as your experience and the reason why you're up here and everything. Introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Miss Tarian. I'm in the chat also, and I'm here because I have heard the video that Bolo was playing with that man, that elderly man. And I have to say that that is very wicked, because at the end of the day, these people are behaving as if they are, how should I put it now? They are being faithful or they are being truthful, right? I was working at a home before in Jamaica, right? Here in Jamaica. The home that I was working at, they treated the people just the same as they're treating this man, and even worse. You understand? I don't know anything about that place that the lady was talking about, that Bolo is talking about. I don't know anything about that home, right? But based on the fact that I heard the thing today, and she was saying that she went into her pockets and took out money to to help the man, and how they treated him different from other people. I mean, I don't believe that, and I believe everything the man was saying, because, as I say, I've worked at a home before and I've seen the treatment. And I left the home because of the way they were being treated, the patients,
Mm.
right? Families handing money, people in the home, their families give money to the home, to the caretaker of the home, to take care of these people. And they use the money to do their personal thing.
Right.
Sorry.
So you're
So
saying
they,
that in your experience in these
mm-hmm,
places, or
yes,
places like that, you'll find that
right,
they will use the money
right, that is given
that
to
the people
them.
that is given to the patient and help to.
No, that is given to the caretaker of the home, or the owner of the home.
So they would get money.
Right.
Right. Okay.
They would
Okay.
get money from the families of the patients, to take care of the patient in the home.
Mm-hmm.
And they will take it and use it for their own personal use. And you have other patients whose families come in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they take stuff for them like on a monthly basis. They may take Pampers, food, and stuff.
Right.
And what they do is, because they spent up the money now, they use those patients' stuff and give to the other
Wow.
patients in the home. They use it on the other patients, which is not supposed to be like that.
Happen. Right. Right.
You understand? They're not.
Right.
It's not supposed to be like that, because at the end of the day, when you do stuff like that, you find out that the things that were taken for one patient, their things run out, and then they treat them so bad in there. The only time, in the home, when you get somebody that treats you very well in the home, is unless you have a family that is well off, and they stick to that patient whose family is well off, because when they take care of the patient, they might give them a little money on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So they take care of that patient. You understand? And the ones who doesn't have anybody, they treat them like, oh my God, I can't even say what I really want to say
Mm-hmm.
online,
Mm-hmm.
on the chat. They're treated as if they're outcast,
Right. I mean, for
right?
me
And
personally, I've heard a lot of horror
mm-hmm,
stories over the years when
yes,
it comes on to places like
yes,
that. I'm not speaking about that one specifically, but places like
mm-hmm,
that where
right,
people actually get, it's unfortunate
mm-hmm,
because my thing is, I believe if you're going to be in that field, you can't be doing
yes,
that for money. You have to
right. That is
actually
what,
love your job.
mm-hmm,
Because if you're gonna
that
do
is
it
what I
for
was saying
money,
to you today.
yeah, if you're gonna do it
Mm-hmm.
for money, you're gonna mistreat those
It,
people. You have to
thank
have
you very much.
patience. You have to have
Thank you
patience
very
like
much.
whoa. Because one of the
When I was
things,
at,
one second, one of the
yeah,
things I
go
want
ahead.
to explain to people,
Mm-hmm.
we as regular human beings, well, I wouldn't say regular, we as human beings that have all our physical capabilities, we have a
Mm-hmm.
foot and we can walk, we
Right.
cognizant and we can move on, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
normally. We don't have a disability.
Right.
We
Right.
get frustrated all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine
Right.
somebody that had their legs could walk, had their
Right.
hands could use them,
Mm-hmm.
don't have those abilities anymore? They're gonna suffer with
Right.
depression. They're gonna have. They're
Mm-hmm.
gonna. It's a. They are a special case mentally, and
Right.
that's just what it is. You have to be trained. You have to have the patience to deal with people like that, and you have to treat
Right.
them special. You have, and when I say special, I mean it
Very.
in a very good way. I mean you really have to treat them special.
Right. You don't have to treat any better. You have to treat all of them on one accord.
Thank you.
Because you don't want anybody to feel left out, as if you prefer that one to this one. You
Oh,
have
that's
to
a good
treat
point.
everybody the same.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to do it like that. Right. But these people, and this man, when he was talking about going to the hospital and that he has in a catheter, I mean, if a catheter should be changed every 6 months, right? And if you keep that in for more than the 6 months, you know what kind of problems that can cause. It can give you infection, it can give you a urinary tract infection, it can give you bladder infection. Just you think about it. And he has it in that it starts to smell.
Mm.
If
Well,
I Trust me, if I was his family, I would sue that place. Honest to
mm.
God, I would sue them.
Hold on. Somebody drop a comment in the chat say, I believe the man I hear him calling Andre show. The man is
Right,
in the labor right camp. Anything is possible. Lord have mercy. People,
right.
me
That
just
is what
want it,
I'm
I want it to
saying.
be known, understood that the views and opinions of the chat and my caller is not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily my own. So
Right.
this is all the situation with the man for me is all alleged, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the position of this platform. It's all alleged. Even what they said to me
Right.
about the man is alleged. All right, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not there. I don't know
True.
his experience. I don't know their experience together. But we're just discussing
No.
these types of situations is a norm in Jamaica when they really think about it,
Right.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate. You know what I mean? And what can we do moving forward to make sure that we
Right.
take greater care and focus
Mm-hmm.
and resources into and I think Mark Golan, given his history with his father, this is one of the things
Mm-hmm.
that I think he's going to focus on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I really think
True.
he's going to focus on this, and I would charge him.
Mm-hmm.
I would charge him anywhere
Mm-hmm.
I see Mark Golan. I would ask him the question. So, Mr. Mark Golan, if you were to become Prime Minister of Jamaica, what efforts would you make to change or improve the treatment of the disabled here in Jamaica, in
Mm-hmm.
these different homes and establishments and organizations? I would love to hear his answer
Mm-hmm.
because I think he has thought about it. I really do. But continue.
Yes, and another thing, Bolo. I mean, hello?
No man, I'm here man. I just
Hello?
go on mute so that
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, I'm saying no. I mean, if you have a nursing home and you're going to employ people to work in a nursing home, you don't take up any and everybody from off the road. You have to take up people who are trained to do that kind of thing. Because people who are not trained, they don't know what to do. And they're going to take advantage of the elderly in the homes.
Mm,
They cannot do that.
mm, yeah,
Right? You cannot do that.
that's a good point.
And right, you cannot do that. These people have no training. They have no training whatsoever. They just come in there and they watch what you're doing and then they pick up because they don't want you to pay. They don't want to pay you any money. So they don't go for people who are um have credentials and stuff,
Oh
who are trained
wow.
to do it. You understand? Because they don't want you
Okay.
to pay. They don't want to pay you
So
the money
basically,
that you're supposed to get.
you're
Right.
saying that one of the issues in these establishments
Mm-hmm.
possibly could be that they're cutting costs in terms of the
Yes.
personnel and the quality of the personnel that's working
Yes.
there.
And thank you.
Oh
Right.
man,
That is exactly what they're doing. So they're shortlisting
shortchanging.
people.
Yeah.
Yes. You understand? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
for you to go in there as a professional, they wouldn't want you. You understand? They wouldn't want you as a professional. They would rather somebody that if they're paying you $10 and another person comes in that they can pay two, they will choose that person over you.
It's wild that we're talking about the cost of things when I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking at the picture where it is reported that $3 trillion is what's the word that they
Mm-hmm.
said we should use? It's not unaccounted for, but it's I don't know the word they said
Um,
we should use, but as far as I'm concerned, we don't know where the money is. All right, we don't know
right.
where the money went. We don't know how much of the money went where. So until we know, it's
Mm-hmm.
unaccounted for. So $3 trillion unaccounted for over. You know how much things we could do with $3 trillion, man.
All right.
I'm talking about we got a
I
lot of
mean,
issues. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
For us to
And
not know where that is. Go ahead.
you have a lot of people out there like myself, right? I'm out of it right now, because,
Mm-hmm.
as I told you before when we were talking today and stuff,
Yeah.
hmm I had to leave because I was so mad about the treatment and stuff
Right.
that were given to those people in the homes.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm on the night shift, you have nurses who are there. And I mean, they are not healthcare nurses. I mean, like nurses,
Mm-hmm.
enrolled nurses that are there. And they don't give a heck.
And
I
and
am the I am the healthcare assistant, and I have, when they're there talking around table at night, I have to go through the rooms and make sure that the patients are okay. And if I wasn't
wow.
this person, every single one, I think we had 15 rooms there, and every single room I had to go to in
So
the nights, because these people that need change and they wet themselves and
yeah,
they
they're
poop
pretty much a
themselves.
baby. They're pretty
Yes,
much
so
a
you have
baby.
to go through and make sure that they're okay, because once they pee themselves or they poop themselves, they can't sleep for the rest of the night,
You,
because they're so uncomfortable.
you know, I try to put myself in people's position, and
Right.
and when I think about a situation like that, as a man,
Mm-hmm.
there's
Right.
an extra level of that can break your spirit.
Yes.
That can
And
break your
then guess
spirit.
what? Guess what? When they lie there in the poop for some time, that when if you don't clean them and you don't turn them, they get bed sores.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They have breaking
Mm-hmm.
outs all over the body. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, you have to continue keep changing them, using the stuff that is needed to harden the area, clean them, put on the pampers, make sure that the area is clean and dry, and put on the thing, and put on the pampers.
Two things.
You understand?
Dorrit
Mm-hmm.
Dorrit says, and that's a great point. I was going to raise that. She says
Mm-hmm.
hospital and the public hospital, look how them treat people.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine in nursing homes.
I'm
Um
telling you,
and
it's not nice. It
and
is not nice. And honestly,
mm-hmm.
if I am in the chat and I have my family, whether my mother, father, sister, brother, I would give an eye. I would visit there quite regularly,
Right.
because they are nice in front of you and behind you is a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm. And this is why we're
It's
having
a
a
totally.
this is why we're having a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. So, people, we are busy and all of this. Just if you got people that is in these homes, you really need to triple check on them.
Yeah,
You
man, check on
really need
them,
to
check
triple
on
check on
them,
them. And
check
if
on
and
them.
if it's possible you can afford to have them at home,
Keep them at
keep them at
home.
home. There's no place
It
like
would be
home.
best it would be best if you have them at home and get somebody, employ somebody that you see every day. You're there every day with them, and even if you're not there, you know that they're well taken care of at home.
Once a month, twice a Charlie.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
these people doesn't they don't have any heart, man. You know how many times I cried when
Yeah.
I go to work sometimes in the mornings. You know, when I go to work sometimes in the mornings, and then I have to go through and see, and some of these people, they're so messed up.
Yeah.
Their pee, when you look at their little bottoms, it's like it's red and it's peeling, because the poop and the pee are there, and boy, I'm telling you, man.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow. When
I'm telling.
my mom was listening to the program earlier, and not the program, when
Mm-hmm.
me and you was talking,
Right.
yeah, and she's like, she knows a genuine spirit when she hears it, you
Mm-hmm.
can hear the real concern in your voice, something where you're passionate about.
Yes. You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Bolo, I'm talking to you right now, and I just feel like crying,
I
because
can't hear it in
it's
your
like
voice, man.
most of these people don't know what their families are going through in the
Mm-hmm.
homes.
Mm-hmm.
right, and they don't have a voice because if they go there, if the families go there and the patients tell the families, they treat them bad when they leave.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
And as I said before, I would tell anybody, I would recommend anybody, if you can keep your parents or your family at home, keep them there. Keep
Yeah.
them there.
Yeah.
Because it's not pretty. And I feel it for this man, and that is why I called you today. Because I felt it from the first time I heard.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I
Yeah.
felt it so much for this man because I know what he's going through, and he's not lying. He's not lying.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And if you're getting paid to do stuff, if you're getting paid to do stuff, why is it that you have to go into your pocket to buy something for him when he has already provided stuff for himself?
Mm-hmm. That's one
You
of that's
understand?
one of the key things that I was like, all right, so
Right,
that means that you're either not getting enough money to fund
right.
the operation, and then who is responsible? Who are these entities like these homes? Does the government
Mm-hmm,
actually give them any aid? Is it a private entity? Is there anybody that is
mm-hmm.
responsible for evaluating the space? You know what I'm
Where I
saying?
was,
Who is
right,
responsible? Is there a arm of the government that really goes and check on these homes, and like the integrity commission would do
right,
these people and say, okay, are these people being treated properly? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that goes in and
right, right.
interviews each person that is there, and privately, and explain to them,
Mm-hmm.
listen, is there anything you want to
The,
tell me? How are you being treated? Such and such and such. You know what I
no,
mean?
right. Since I've been there working, and I've worked there like for 5 years. And the only person I've seen come there every once per month is a doctor, right? A doctor once
Mm-hmm.
per month.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I don't know how they do that kind of thing because just as you're saying, I was thinking the same thing when I was there. How come there wasn't anybody to come and to make sure that things are put in place and that things are okay with
Yeah.
the patient and the
Right.
place?
Right.
Some of them, when you go into the kitchen, rat, even where I was, rats and roaches and everything was in there because it wasn't kept properly. Because the person who was assigned to clean it, I don't know what she did when she went there. I have to go in there and clean it sometimes.
Marva say
Like,
Marva said my mother was referred to a home, and I tell the doctor I will keep her home and take care of
yes,
her because the care is
mm-hmm,
not always good. Amen to that.
mm-mm, right. These people are not good, man. These people keep your family at home. If they die at home, they will die in peace. If they die in the
Mm-hmm.
home, they are going to die from misery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm not saying all homes in Jamaica is
Right.
like this thing, but the
Right.
one I'm talking about, the one that I was working at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
You
and and
understand?
you're
And there
not
are others.
and you are not talking about the one that brother is at, because we
No,
know the
I'm
one.
not talking about the one
Okay.
that um elderly man was
Mm-hmm.
talking about. Because as I said before, I don't know anything about them.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? But I'm talking based off what I went through, my
Mm-hmm.
experience.
So your
And
experience. So what happened when you left the place? Tell the people.
yeah, she called me back
No,
when I
like
left,
the
and
day
my
that you left.
coworker was saying to me, yeah, my coworker was saying to me, all the patients were crying when I left.
Wow.
All the patients were crying when I left
That's a good
because they knew
that's a
that,
good indicator
yes,
that you treat them well.
that is it.
That's wow.
Bolo, you have to treat somebody as how you treat yourself. You have to love yourself before you can love somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You understand? That is the important part. And if people are placed in your care, you have to put out 100%, not 10 or 15%.
Right.
You have to put out 100% because you want that person to be back on track. even though maybe they can't walk or they can't do anything, but at least they're happy. They're gonna say, okay, I've met this young lady or this young woman, and she was so good to me, and she was a part of my happy days. You understand? Believe you me, when I'm talking, I'm my heart. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. And at the end of the day, she called me back to come there to work, you know. And I told her, no, I'm not coming back there
Right.
because of what was happening.
Mm,
And you know what she ended up
mm.
saying to me? She said, you are one of the best health assistant I've ever had in this company. The best one. Because she knew that I cared for those people. She knew.
Right.
And I'm not saying this to sound good. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, trust me.
I'm not
I
saying it.
From the moment I spoke to you the first time, I already knew you were
Mm-hmm.
genuine. I already knew.
You understand?
Yeah, I already know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
care for people. I have my parents. My parents are old. My mother is 80, 83, and my father is 85. And both of them, they have their own home.
Mm-hmm.
And I have them at home. I'm not sending them to
Right.
no home. No
Right.
matter what,
Right.
I'm not sending them to no home. I would rather get somebody to go there and clean the house. I wash and cook for them just the same. And when I'm ready, I go there and do cleaning and I employ somebody to come and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Just clean the house for them. Nothing else. I do everything else.
You know, I know that nobody knows the time or the hour. But with these
Mm-hmm.
types of experiences, I want to put this in people's mind. If you
Mm-hmm.
talk about retirement, listen to me.
Mm-mm.
You guys need to really start working together as family and building empires.
Right.
And this is
You
this
know?
is this is we need our elders to really that really come on this earth and do right by us. We need them to be
Right.
honored all the way to their
Mm-hmm.
transition, because we
Mm-hmm.
cannot have a situation where we have a good parents them, and because they didn't plan properly and we didn't unite as a family and come together and
Right.
start something, there isn't enough money there for them to be taken care of for a very, very
Right.
long time. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We have this
Right.
mentality where our finances are concerned, where we don't
Mm-hmm.
want to leave generational wealth. We need to build generational wealth and make sure that
Mm-hmm.
if something was to happen to us,
Right.
with the grace of God, right? And
Mm-hmm.
all of the good seeds
Right.
that we have planted and the good planning that we did. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
You're not have to worry about nothing, man. Money's gonna be there.
Yes.
If you can take care of it, you're
Right.
not stressing out your family. You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody together and
Exactly.
you're not have to live in a no home. Because anything can happen to us at any time.
True.
A man can just lick
So
on him head and
true.
become senile, and next thing you know, he don't have no use to himself. Him can't. So you know how people boastful. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
have this degree and I can do this and all of that. When
Right.
life befalls you, this is why we have to live good. When life
True.
befalls you, and something happen to
So
you, God
true.
forbid, at that time you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna know, but you're not really knowing. And
Mm-hmm.
just the experience are gonna make you know.
True.
You see me? I
True.
know you become an example to
Mm-hmm.
the ones that are looking on the outside. Because remember, you're seeing her and I know yourself. So I look on you like,
Right.
wow, look how the man they used to. I know look on him how
Mm-hmm.
God
All
use
right.
people like that as example, for teach you, but we still
True.
not learn.
True.
We still
Mm-hmm.
not learn. No, we have to do better, people. We have to do better than this. This can't
Mm-hmm.
work. This can't
And
work.
another thing, Bolo, is that when you have your parents are happy at home with you. And when you take them to the home, it's like they literally go down because they're not happy there. And they die faster.
Yeah,
You understand? Because they're not happy.
right.
And the care that they're expecting to get, they're not getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not getting the care, and the care that they're used to getting. Plus, when they go into the home and they don't see themselves getting that care that they're used to. I mean, it breaks them down literally.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to do anything. They don't want to participate in anything. You just have to be there, making the best.
Somebody
Just trying to
suggested
let them feel.
somebody suggested that you need to have a small. Dorrit Elliott said you need to have a small
Mm-hmm.
nursing home for yourself. You have the love in your heart for
Well,
people. Please go back
yes.
just because of the people.
Mm-hmm. True,
Yeah.
true.
So you probably
No,
have to,
and
and I'll dare say I'm gonna put
mm-hmm.
my stamp on it. Um,
Right.
I would do my little part I can to help to
Okay, okay.
facilitate monetarily and put my tithes into that place. If you were to actually
Mm-hmm.
do that, I
Yeah,
would do
man,
that,
I'm going.
and I would
I
advertise it on my platform. I would do
right.
that. I'm saying that right now. I'm making that commitment right now. I would do that.
And I have two friends. I have two friends who, when we were training and stuff,
Janet. Yeah.
it's like the three of us had made a pledge that after we left school, we were going to open a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
But come then, everybody, there wasn't the money, and stuff. So everybody
Mm-hmm.
went and did their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not in nursing though,
Mm-hmm.
you
I
know.
think I think we have an opportunity here to
Mhm.
not only, and I'm talking to everybody that's listening that really cares. I see the comments in the
Mhm.
chat. Last some say it is very
Right.
sad to see how people treat in this country. I take care of my mother on her sick bed until
Mhm.
God take her home. Janet, salute to
All
you.
right.
Um,
God bless him, man.
Dorrit says I would love if she would start a place for herself. She have a lot of love
Mhm.
in her heart. Yes, and we have to
Mhm.
support people like this if she was to start a place for herself. This is what I'm saying.
Right.
If everybody, not everybody, if the people that actually care,
Mhm.
so we have 1,000 people that
Mhm.
watches this platform that says, Bolo, I would love to contribute to this effort if this lady was to start a place. Obviously, we
Mhm.
would get like accountability, updates and
Right.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know, man. Like I don't know, 50 US a month. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? 1,000 people
Right.
giving 50 US a month is 50,000
Right.
US. I don't
Mhm.
know if y'all hear me though. 1,000 people giving 50 US a month is a 50,000 US dollars.
Mhm.
That is we the people coming together, void of the
Right.
government, not needing their
Mhm.
input, standing strong, united under God. All right,
Right.
1,000
Mhm.
people coming together, right? 50,000. How much is that in Jamaican? Lord have mercy. Let me check that. That is $7.5 million. What are we talking about?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
let's reduce that to 25 US dollars a month or
Mhm.
20 US dollars a month. I think everybody can find 20 US dollars a month in it. You know what I'm saying? So 1,000 of us find 20 US dollars a month. Let me see.
Mhm.
20 times, that's 20,000 US. Times that by 150. That's $3 million.
Mhm.
So you telling me $3 million cannot move the needle to help to facilitate, I don't know,
Mhm.
200 patients?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That could
mm,
help. $3 million
mhm.
a month could help. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Help to at least pay your staff or get stuff over the top
right.
of the people. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Right.
think we could come together, man. I think we should. I feel it in my spirit, man. Start that, man. Hey, I'm in. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I'm in. 20 US
Right.
dollars a month ain't nothing. We spend that on a
Mhm.
drink sometimes. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? 20 US dollars ain't nothing, man, for a good cause. It's all about the
All right.
collective,
What?
though. It's about a group of us coming together and committing to it and doing it. No talking.
Right.
Like put your money where your
Mhm,
mouth is type of vibe. You feel me?
mhm, right.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do, remember I told you about those two friends that I have, right? I'm going to call them up
Mm-hmm.
and talk to them because they have the same passion as I do,
Mm-hmm.
right? And let me hear what they have to say,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll get back to you on it.
Yeah, man.
Because as I said before, remember when we were talking today, I said to you,
Mm-hmm.
if I had the money like that, I would just open a home,
Yourself. Yes.
and I
Yes.
wouldn't charge anybody.
Right.
That is how passionate and caring I am about the elderly. I wouldn't charge anybody, just let them come there,
Mm-hmm.
right, and take
Mm-hmm.
care of them. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Of course.
I'm
Of
telling you,
course.
man.
Of course.
I mean, if you have a lot of Jamaicans like me,
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica would be such a beauty. Jamaica is already beautiful,
I want to tell you, there is they are there, but we don't know each other.
But it's to find them, right?
Exactly. So hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully there's enough of us on this platform that have listened
Right.
to this video. I'm gonna post it separately by
Mm-hmm.
itself. This is a call to action. We have a serious problem in Jamaica, and it's the treatment
Right.
of the elderly and the disabled in homes. And
Right.
this lady here has the experience, and yeah, we know how to make sure the accountability is there for it. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you guys see what is being done and all of that, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I am with it. I am all in. I'm telling you right now. My spirit tells me that this is the right move. This right here is the
Right.
right move. We can make an
Mm-hmm.
example for others to show when we unite what we can actually how we can actually help each other and set a
True.
standard for the future for others to follow. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I just wish, as I say, everybody was more like me,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the elderly. Because every time I think about it, I just feel, to be there and I saw what they were going through with my own eyes. It's not as if somebody said it to
Said it to
me.
you, yeah.
You understand? If
Yeah.
somebody would have come to me and say, "Oh, that's such and such," I would look at them and say, "Well, you sick, man. No, I don't believe that." But
Mm-hmm.
for me to see it, experiencing it firsthand,
Right.
it does something to me, man. It does something to me, I'm telling you.
We can
And
hear
every
it.
time I think about it, those people, especially, because I know that they can't help themselves. And somebody told me that a lot of them died. A lot of them died. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? And
Yeah.
for me to, one, I remember there was this elderly man there. And when he was on his sick bed, his daughter called me, and said, "You're not coming to look for Papa. He's always asking about you." And she put him on the phone. And he
Mm-hmm.
said to me, "You're not coming to look for me before I die. I want to see you one more time." And he
Wow.
died.
Oh my God. Mm-mm. No, sir. No,
And he
sir.
died the following day. And I was so
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
messed up because I didn't get to see him.
Oh God. Wow. So sorry to hear that. Take your
Hmm.
time, man. Take your time.
It's not fair, though. It's not fair because God never made us to be like this.
Yeah, yeah. It never
He
make a put you
never
to
made
another
us.
way that. No, true. True.
You understand? And
Mm-hmm.
he's an elderly. They're elderly people. They can't help themselves. Some of them, they can't do anything. Somebody has to do it for them,
Yeah.
right? And a lot of people out there who would love to have that job to take care of them, but because they don't want to pay any money,
Yeah.
right? Because they don't want to pay any money, they're not taking on the people, you know?
Yeah, man. What am I tell you?
I'm telling you. And the thing about it, how I got that job, I went to Heart, right?
Hold
The
on,
Hart
hold on.
Trust and
Pause,
Marcus Garvey
pause,
Drive.
pause, pause. Hold on. Elva Miller says, I don't have money, but I can give my service. Man, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. That comment,
That would
that's
be good.
I
You
had to
know?
read that out. I couldn't let that
Mm-hmm.
pass.
Right.
Oh man. That's what I'm talking about
Mm-hmm.
right there, man. You don't have money, you can offer your time and services. Come on now.
Right.
This is humanity right here. That's what we should all be
Mm-hmm.
about. This is what we need to get back to. This is God. This is God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
True.
saying? That's what I'm talking about.
And I went to Hart. Oh, I got that job. I went to Hart in Kingston. That's Hart and Garmex and Marcus
Mm-hmm.
Garvey Drive.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I did my studies. And I went there on job experience, and they kept me because I worked so. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening, sweetie.
Hello?
Oh yeah, you can't hear me? Something wrong with our phone.
Yeah, you're
Can you hear
hearing
me?
me?
Oh no,
Yeah, man, I'm hearing you.
it's my OBS. My internet is going again, man. They blocking all my
Right.
stuff again. See, this is not the time for the bugs. The bugs need to leave me alone. All right. I'm not talking
Well,
about no politics. I'm not talking about none of you guys. We're talking about humanity, and we're talking about uniting and doing something for change
right.
in our country. All right, y'all just
Mm-hmm.
leave me and leave my platform alone. Thank you. Go ahead, City.
Right. So I was saying, I went to Hart. That's on Marcus Garvey Drive at Garmix, Hart Academy. And I went on job experience at that place. And I did so well that they took me on even after I graduated from school.
Mm,
I did so well. It
mm,
was three of us. It was three of us, and two
right,
of us did very well, and they kept us.
right.
You understand? But the other lady now, she's in Bahamas. She's in the Bahamas.
Mm-hmm,
That's my friend.
mm-hmm,
Right. So they saw that we cared and that we took interest in everything. Everything. You
right.
know? Right. So she kept us on and employed us permanently. But because of the whole situation, I left and my friend left because of the same thing.
Mm-hmm,
Because she
mm-hmm.
couldn't deal with it either. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Could not deal with it either.
Wow, this has been moving, man. Like I said, everything I said,
Mm-hmm.
I stand on. You start this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You could write
Right.
me down for 20 every month. All right,
Right.
straight up, and like the person said in the
Mm-hmm.
chat, where
Mm-hmm.
my family and I, we can offer any type of services. You might
Right.
have, you can keep fundraising functions and stuff like that. Man, listen,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I
Mm-hmm.
can do, I am committing
Right.
myself to that. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting it out there. This is a verbal, godly contract. All right, real
Yes,
talk.
Bolo.
My word, facts,
Mm-hmm.
facts
Right.
on facts. All right.
And I am so happy that everyone is listening because I just wanted everybody to be aware. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you have it in your mind to take your family member, as I'm saying, I'm not saying that all homes are the same.
Right.
I'm not saying that. You understand, but you're not going to know which is which.
It's just better that have somewhere
Mm-hmm.
where you probably invest in. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's intimately
Mm-hmm.
involved in, or you just keep your
Mm-hmm.
parents at home. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's simple.
Right.
Simple.
Yeah,
Keep your
that's the
parents
best
at home,
thing.
man. Keep your parents at
And
home.
if it's a thing where you are not you won't be there to take care of them, employ somebody
Hmm.
who you trust.
I was
You
listening to
understand?
I was listening to a video with Mark Golden.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, his father was involved
Right.
in that
Yes. Uh-huh.
area. And when you
Mm-hmm.
listen to the people that live in that community, You
Right.
know that they're being taken care of. You know that they're
Care of.
appreciative of the space
Exactly.
that they got.
You know?
You understand? You know that they're upbeat. They live in a clean, beautiful, peaceful
Mm,
space
environment,
and
you know?
environment.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say?
But,
So that is what
right.
we would like to duplicate and be a part of. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You understand? And you have to put flowers and plants, beautify the place so that when they go outside, they can have a nice environment, beautiful place, because that lifts up the spirit also.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That lifts up the spirit also,
Mm-hmm. And
you
I
know?
want to and I
But,
want to, you know, the churches. I'm not
mm-hmm,
bashing the churches. None of that. But the churches, you guys can play
mm-hmm.
a role in this effort as well, And
Um,
given that your mantra and your whole thing is to follow the teachings of the Most High, Jesus Christ that walked this earth. I mean, what would Jesus do?
all right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't
Mm-hmm.
that one of the purposes of the establishment of the church itself? That charitable.
Right.
And like I said, I'm not calling out anybody. I'm saying, could we put a little bit more focus on our elderly and children? Especially those two
Mm-hmm.
groups. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Cause
Right.
this is ridiculous. What some of the experiences that I've heard, it's wild, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we're gonna get old one day. God, that's a blessing if we do, right? Like,
Right.
just try to put yourself in the same position. Like, what? How you want
Mm-hmm.
to be treated?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Try to put yourself in a position where you don't have an arm anymore, or you have an arm but you're crippled because of an accident, or you got stroke and now whatever the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said,
Yeah.
somebody said, ask the name of of her parish. Do you want to disclose that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, St. Catherine.
Saint Catherine. She said Saint Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't care where it is. Man, listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so I'm supporting. I don't care where it is. I'm
Mm-hmm.
supporting, bro. That's the bottom line. I don't care. One of my Jamaican brothers and sisters is gonna benefit from it. I'm supporting.
Mm-hmm.
Zadutha
Right.
Alman, how you doing? Salute to you. Came in late. I'm about to wrap up. But catch the replay. You know what I'm saying? I've been on here 2 hours. I'm about to go freshen up and go do what I do.
Right.
Got some things to do. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Bolo,
Yeah, man.
have to be going now because I'm going up to my mom's.
Yeah. Big,
Yeah,
big up
so
mommy. Big up mommy. Mommy Tara in the
good
area.
man, will do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to say thanks to everybody who is on the live.
Mm-hmm.
And I would want to say also a happy new year when it comes, but I'm not looking forward to it because I mean so many things. The new year is just not looking good.
It's turbulent.
It's not
It's
looking good
definitely
at all.
turbulent. No. On every
Yeah,
level.
it's not looking good.
Spiritually, physically,
Mm-hmm.
mentally.
Yes.
Yeah. It's turbulence on
Mm-hmm.
all level. All levels. So
Right.
we have to stay prayed up on everything. Trust me, it's not even a joke.
Right.
It's not even a joke.
But I'm going to wish everybody a happy new year when it
Mm-hmm.
comes still. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanna wish everybody God's favor in the new year, protection. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
And all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything from God in it, I wish it for you.
Right.
That's some things.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
And the
Later.
same to you.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man, for sharing, man.
You're
All right.
welcome. Bye.
Later. Bye. Oh my God. Man, listen. When God move, God move, man. When God move, man. I'm trying to tell you. Uh, yeah. I mean, there's options. I see y'all in the chat. There's options. You know what I'm saying? There's options. And there's a lot of people that, God works in mysterious ways. I'm telling you that right now. We just need to start. I'm telling you right now, boy. I feel like, yo, I really am really, really serious about this. Yeah, we just need to start. We just need to start. You know what I'm saying? And for this video that I'm posting, and you reach the end of the video, I need you to storm up the comment section if you want to be involved in this, right? To make a change in this regard, I need to let me know in the comment section. All right, my number is out there. If you don't want to use number, my email, everything is. Let me show y'all what's going on. As a matter of fact, as I move to do so, let me show y'all what's going on, man. Let me show y'all what's going on, man. See, this is my page, right? All of my pages. I don't care which one you go on. When you go on my page, you could do it on the computer or you could do it on your phone. You see right here where it says 10 more links or more, you click on that. You see all of these links right here? All of these links, right? You scroll down. You got the WhatsApp group. You got all that, right? All right, you got all of that, right? You got my Twitter, all of that, right? All right, you see right here? Bomb. Email address, baby. Email address. Bam. See that? That's my email, y'all. So if you don't want to call, email me. All right? Email me. Yeah, email me. All of the links is there. I don't care which page you go on, you're going to see this exact same thing. All right, so let me show you what I mean. Bolo V&R clips. Oh, as a matter of fact, please go sub up to this channel right here. I need 308 more subs to get to 1,000. Please go sub up. All right, go sub up, ladies and gentlemen. But anywho, boom, links again. It's all there, baby. Email address. Oh, I didn't submit it? What? How my email supposed to be? Oh, there it is. There it is. Boom. Email address. So if you ain't calling, email me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know some people is. Alright. Alright. Thank you so much, Dorrit Elliott. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she reached out to me, Miss Dora, and man, I'm saying, I was like, wow, man. Whew, this is a serious topic right here. You know what I'm saying? This is a serious topic. So I'm glad that enough of you were here to hear and you know what I'm saying, hey, share the live, spread the word. Let's do something great, man. And really try to move the needle to help our people that need help. You don't need to even know the person. It doesn't matter. It's the Bible says he likes a cheerful giver, and giving doesn't always mean your money. Sometimes it's your time. Sometimes it's your time just to listen to somebody and be compassionate and hear them out. It's not always about the money, right? You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it's giving of your skill set. Maybe you're a carpenter. Maybe the home needs uh some construction work done. How many tradesmen out there do certain trade work for free? How many of you guys do that? And I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying how many of you guys do that? TikTok character? Christopher Campbell, that is a weird question. Well, anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man.